everyone, Eve here from British Garden Centres, and now that spring is finally here, it's the perfect time for you to plant your summer flowering bulbs. If you're looking to have a garden that's full of colour during the summer, then you are going to want to plant your summer flowering bulbs now. There's lots to choose from, and you can plant things like Dahlia tubers, Gladioli, Lilies and Begonias, just to name a few. In general, most summer flowering bulbs need to be planted in a sunny position with free draining soil, and today I'm going to be planting up my lilies, my begonias and my dahlias. And here's how I do it. I'm growing this tricolour dahlia today. It's got lovely dark foliage and then a single flower, perfect for attracting pollinators. This is my dahlia tuber. It is nice and firm, so ready for planting, and you can see it's already starting to shoot, which is fantastic. So I'm going to start by putting some peat-free multi-purpose compost in a 3-litre pot, which will fit my dahlia tuber in it. So I'm going to fill this pot about 3/4 full. Dahlias like to be planted near the surface so that they can get baked by the sun. Then I'm going to add in my dahlia tuber, making sure it's got some good contact with the soil below. And then I'm going to backfill with my compost, and I like to leave the very top of the neck of the dahlia tuber and the old stem sticking out so I can see those first shoots coming through. Especially if you want to take dahlia cuttings, this is really good to do. So now I need to make sure to label my dahlia tuber so I don't forget what it is, and give it a good water. Now I'm not going to water this until I start seeing the shoots coming back through, because dahlia tubers are prone to rotting if sitting in water. Then I just need to place on a sunny windowsill, and this won't get planted out until late May when the frosts have passed. Time to move on to my begonias now. They are very similar to planting dahlias. They don't like the frost and they like it nice and hot. So this is a begonia tuber. You plant them the hollow side up, and you can see that this one is already sprouting, which is perfect. So I'm going to fill some smaller pots. These are 1-litre pots with some multi-purpose peat-free compost again. I'm going to fill them 3/4 of the way full, as begonias like to be planted nearer to the surface as well. So then I'm going to add in my begonia tubers, shoots facing upwards, and then I just need to backfill with my compost so that they are covered. Make sure you don't forget to label your begonia tubers so you know what they are. I'm going to add my label into my pots, and then again give them a little water, but not too much, as I know that begonias can rot if sitting in water. So I'll wait until the shoots come through to water them again after this. They'll need to go on a sunny windowsill or in a warm greenhouse, and you will want to pot them on once they have outgrown the pot, but do not plant them outside until late May once the frosts have passed. They work perfectly in a pot or hanging basket, so are great summer bedding plants. And lastly, I am planting these gorgeous lilies called Lotus Wonder. Now, these are my lily bulbs, and they can be planted outside now as they are fully hardy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some grit to my multi-purpose peat-free compost, just because if we do get so much more wet weather like we already have this year, I want to be sure that my pot is full of some nice free draining compost. So once I've done that, I'm going to fill my pot about halfway full. Lilies like to be planted 3 times the depth of the bulb, so a bit deeper than the dahlias and begonias. So I've got 3 lily bulbs in this pack, so I'm just going to space them equally apart in the pot, and then I need to backfill with the rest of my compost all the way to the top. I am then topping my pot with some grit for a nice sleek finish, and it'll also mean that when my lilies flower, if it rains, there's not going to be any soil splashing up and ruining those lovely flowers. Time to give it a really good watering in now, and then not forgetting to label it so when they do flower and I'm amazed by the flowers, I know what they are to buy more for next year. Like I mentioned earlier, lilies are fully hardy, so don't mind a bit of cold. So I am going to place this outside now. I'm just going to leave it somewhere separate and wait for the lilies to get fully into growth, and then just before they start to flower, I will move it in front of my door so that I can look out the window and see them in full flower. That's a great thing about planting your lilies in pots. I hope this video inspires you to get outside and start planting up your summer flowering bulbs so that you've got that incredible display of flowers in the summer. If you'd like to shop any of the products that you've seen in this video, then you can nip into your local British garden centres, or you can shop online on our website. And to see more content like this, then don't forget to follow us on our social media channels and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels for more videos. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you next time.